This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Jason, the driver, says, looks that kill. Woo! That's actually what he wrote. And then 1, 2, 3, 7. 7 devil horns. And then he goes on to say, best opening song to the show ever. I'm fired up now.
It'll get you going.
7 devil horns. That's that's good.
One for every day of the week.
Yeah, you can't get that high up in the devil horns category. That should be for music. You know what I mean? Like movies got the thumbs up and all that stuff for stars, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's when you know. That's when you know that you're extremely excited. I think it has something to do with we're getting on in the week. Do you think? Like we're Wednesday now. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You get 7 devil horns on a Monday or a Tuesday.
That's true. Yeah.
Maybe not.
Your spirit's a little more crushed.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. But by
Still
Wednesday,
trying to get
Slightly
over
dead inside.
that the weekend went so fast.
Yeah.
It's like
we can see the light at the end of the tunnel now. And what a day it was yesterday. Oh, my.
Oh, man.
First thing I said to Vicky, it was before you got here, Joe, was, do you have a pastry hangover? Do you have a dainties or a baked goods hangover?
okay, yeah, absolutely I do. I ate 4 pastries there.
Yeah, no kidding. You went for it.
Oh, like it was just like I had been, I guess the buildup was there, and then it was like, oh my God, I got to try this. I can't wait till I get home, try this. And then trying meant eating the whole thing.
Yeah. Hard to resist. Later on after dinner, I had the cherry tart that I got.
Oh, boy.
The pastry, it fell apart in all the good ways, but stayed together enough that it wasn't a mess. It was perfect. It was so good.
Tom and Bianca, Arborg Bakery in beautiful Arborg, Manitoba. We cannot say enough good things about those people. And I'm not just blowing smoke because we drove out there yesterday. I'm not just blowing smoke because they're good people.
If they were jerks, we would say so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everything we ate was 5 out of 5 or 10 out of 10 or however you want to rate it. It was unbelievable.
I gave it 10 devil horns. It was awesome.
Oh, man.
You know what was fantastic? There were so many great choices. And it was funny because one of the things I had to remember to buy, my wife had asked for one thing, and it was a loaf of bread.
Right.
I heard, I'm not even exaggerating, from probably about 18 people yesterday, I hope you grabbed a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
And I did, and it was fantastic.
And you got it like a hot little baby.
Oh, right there. It was like a football.
Yeah.
Like, they teach a running back not to drop. I had both hands on this baby.
That was awesome. And you know what also funny was we kept going back in. So we did the original order.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the giant box, and then we all had little boxes, and then we were eating out in front of the store. And as we would finish something, we'd say, I got to have a few more of those. And we just kept going back in.
I have to tell this story because when we went back in, you started. You said, you know what? I got to grab some.
You made it okay, is
You
what
made it
he really
okay.
means.
Blueberry fritters.
Yeah.
I went back in for
and
more.
you bought a loaf of bread.
Yep.
So then Vicky and I go, Vicky, should we go in? I think I'm going to go in. I think I'm going to have a Long John right now before I get going home. And you said, yeah, okay, I'll get it. I better get something for Matt.
Yeah.
And I looked in the back of the trunk of your wife's car, and Vicky had 4 boxes of stuff already going. This tiny little woman. And she says, I might as well bring something back for Matt. Matt got 1 Long John out of the whole deal.
What a lucky guy.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
If you are driving on the highway, you are going less than 100, and you either don't know how or don't want to use your cruise control, if I'm going to pass you, don't speed up. It's dangerous. Don't do that. One last thing. Come on, Bombers. Let's go with our third stringer already. Come on. Strevler's not getting it done. Sorry, I like you, but next.
Coach O'Shea, so address both of those. Coach O'Shea is going to, I don't know this. I don't talk to Coach O'Shea on a daily basis, but you get the sense that he's very loyal, and he's going to let Strevler try to work this out. and become the guy while Caleros is hurt. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong, because he took first snaps at practice yesterday. That's what has a lot of Bomber fans up in arms. Listen, that's Dennis the Menace. Mm-hmm. I don't ever recall having a negative thought come from Dennis the Menace regarding the Bombers. Yeah. That was the first.
So you know it's bad.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of people that were questioning that decision with first snaps for Chris Strevler because of a couple of interceptions last week. But here's the question we don't know. We don't know how long Zach Caleros is going to be out. We know it's a head injury. We know this is week 2 now. So maybe that's part of the decision-making process. If they think he's coming back in a week, do you not go with the guy who's had the most experience? I don't know.
Yeah,
I'd like
point.
to see Terry Wilson myself, because we don't know anything about Terry Wilson. They would know if he's ready or not on the depth chart. I have no idea.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not going out and getting my Terry Wilson jersey just yet. you know what I'm saying? I'd pick up 3 for you guys if I had a vote of confidence. But who knows? Saturday afternoon in Ottawa could tell us a lot of things. Is Chris Strevler on a short leash? Doesn't sound like it if he's just taking first snaps. But
we shall see. It was Crazy Craig who called in yesterday and let us know that he's quitting smoking. And it sounded like, anybody who tries to quit smoking, it's a grind. And he had been, did he say he's been smoking for what, like 30 years?
Yeah, it was quite a bit.
It was a while. And I should mention on the Boston Pizza text line, a lot of support coming in for him saying, way to go, man, it's not easy. And people sharing their own stories. So there's a lot of people who are in the same boat or who have been.
Well, on that same vein, here we go with a bone phone call for Crazy Craig.
I know the 2 gentlemen there and young lady. They've passed my number on before. Like, this is personal, so just get my number to Mr. Crazy Craig if you can. There, pass it along there. And I wanted to say to him, he's about to venture into the toughest fight of his life. I've been there, done that. I gave up cigarettes myself after a 22-year battle. You're going to need a big-time support system. You're going to need to call that number on the back of that cigarette package and get yourself a coach. I wanted to give up many times, but she talked me through it. So that's basically it. You need a really good support system. Of course, you need the willpower you really want. It sounds like you want to quit anyways. You got me convinced. That's why I'm calling. But it's going to be the fight of your life. Anyway, sorry, enough said. Pat, just get my number over to that Mr. Craig. We're going to do this together, me and Mr. Craig. We're going to battle this thing together. I don't even know this gentleman, but I want him in the race of the century 10 years from now.
That is so sweet.
Nice. I will say this. I forgot to mention, but somebody reminded me what a lot of people do when they quit smoking is, especially with the price of them now, they start putting that money away and building up that account.
Take a trip or something.
Yeah. Well, at I guess they're $26 a pack or something like that now. When I quit, it was half that price, and I thought that was expensive. But now you could actually put the down payment on a house in about 6 months.
When I was pumping gas back in the day, there's a guy who came in every day and got 2 packs of Rothman, $10.
Rothmans,
2 packs, yeah,
the 2-pack special.
That's right.
Really?
How much have they gone up, over the years? Crazy. Okay, this gentleman a little jealous that he was unable to join us in Arborg yesterday at the bakery.
Good morning, Philly, Joe, and Vicky. Chris here. Gotta admit, I had a bad case of FOMO going on today with you guys going out to the Arborg Bakery, and I heard all the great stories of all the food out there. I was destined. I so wanted to get out there today, but I couldn't make it, sadly. But I did make it to Gimli. And just a note, if you ever make it out to Gimli, there's a gas station right on the corner of number 8 there that has stuff from the Arborg Bakery. So I was able to get myself some cinnamon rolls. I think I got some date square. Love a good date square. And some sausage rolls. So enjoy your spoils, because I know I'm going to enjoy mine. Have a great day, all. Bye.
I didn't know where he was going when he said there's a gas station in Gimli.
Yeah. There's also, somebody wrote in here, the Smokin' Fish in Selkirk. That was Rundle who let us know that they have Arborg Bakery products as well. But we had to get right to the heart. At the center. By the way, Crazy Craig, 36 and a half years.
Wow.
He was smoking. And, that's nice that we're getting support.
Let's wrap with this one. It's Vinny, and this is good because it allows us to clarify what exactly Friday could be here at 92.1 City with the whole Bangerville.
Yeah, the morning show. So they got a Bangerville on Friday with Iron Mike. Cool. The guy who loves to hate me, but hey, that's okay. I don't want to keep saying that.
But you do.
Piss him off. But I like him. But yeah, so if I could get a song, I don't know if Iron Mike's program, all that stuff, all the songs are on his list. But I'll give it a try. I got Burn in Hell by Twisted Sister. My opinion, one of the coolest songs. Just my opinion. All right, take care, Hex.
Okay, so that's not how it works, Vinny. Joe, do you want to tackle this one?
Everybody's welcome to Bangerville, by the way. It's
the more the merrier.
The more the merrier.
Let's go.
So Iron Mike came up with an idea the other day for the Big Win 50-50 in support of the Dream Factory that if we can get to a certain number of tickets sold, which is 70,000, that was his threshold by Friday, we could do a Bangerville kind of day. Well, we called it Bangerville, but anyway,
I'm sure he'll be very much against it.
Right. It'll start at 6 a.m., go to 6 p.m., and we'll be playing all kinds of energetic tunes that, yes, some of them will be requests, some of them will be programmed in, but it should be one hell of a day of music going into a fall weekend, or I guess still summer weekend.
Technically.
All you need to do is get us to that $70,000 threshold, and by going to bigwin5050.com, you can make a donate, or sorry, .ca. You can make a donation, and it will get you in the mix. Okay, so we're just at over 62,000. So we got it's a bit of a marathon.
Yeah, it's a long way to Bangerville, but you gotta get us there.
The winner, it's a great place.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
92.1 City, we are Winnipeg's rock station. Another one bites the dust by Queen. It's Philly Joe and Vicky, 6:45 on a Wednesday morning.
Not only a Wednesday, smack dab in the middle of Black Sabbath week. You're going to hear some gems. You're going to hear some album cuts you might not be that familiar with, but it all leads up to the Sunday Night Vinyl series and the 55th anniversary of Paranoia. Full blast Sunday night right here at 92.1 City.
If I've told you guys this before, I'm sorry. I'm starting to get to a point where I repeat some stories.
Yeah.
But in all that Ozzy stuff, like the Back to the Beginning show, and of course Sabbath involved too, and then when he passed away, one thing that I noticed that I absolutely love is his longtime guitarist Zach Wilde. Every time he's interviewed, he refers to him as the boss. Like almost, I would say 90% of the time when he's chatting and he loves telling stories about Ozzy. Like you can just see his face light up whenever he's talking about him, and he always throws out, and then the boss, he walks into the tent, and whatever the story is, it's the boss, and I just love that.
Isn't it great to still? That's kind of a refreshing story because it doesn't always end that way when you've got somebody that looks up to an iconic figure in their career. Like they say, you shouldn't meet your heroes. But, I mean, Zach Wilde obviously had a lot of respect for Ozzy right till the end.
For sure. They featured him in the In Memoriam at the Emmys, too.
Yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I saw it. I was like, oh, good.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, he was on TV. That was kind of
his reality show. And
breathed new life into his career in a way.
And then they had the salute on the VMAs, too. So it's nice because sometimes on these big award shows, they'll forget certain people, or especially when it comes to rock and roll, but Ozzy's a whole different ball.
I mean, listen, there aren't many legends left, right? So
I'll be honest, it was really the first time I ever paid attention to really subtitles on a TV show, if you remember back to the reality show with Ozzy. It was crazy.
That was a must.
I'm telling you, it brought in a whole new generation of people watching that show, and they all use subtitles now watching TV.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Observation, and there are many observations to be discussed this morning about the latest PJV road trip out to Arborg and the Arborg Bakery, which was absolutely fantastic.
Can I say good morning to Kevin and Scott, who we met yesterday?
Yeah.
These guys are working out in that area, and they pretty much stop in there every day, and we kind of got in there just before the lunch rush, and those guys.
Well, I was setting up the camera for a shot, and they were honking at me as they were passing by, so I guess they heard us talking about it.
That's it.
And then there was a teacher who dropped by, too.
Devin,
thank
yeah.
you. I'm glad you never forget names, Joe. He was fabulous as well.
Taught in the area, drove in every day from a town. I can't remember the name of the town he was from. And yeah, super guy. But I'll tell you one thing I noticed. the people, when you bring up Arborg Bakery, they're all passionate about the place.
Yeah.
And
It's like everybody knew about it but us. And then all of a sudden we go there and everyone's coming out of the woodwork like, oh, it's my favorite place ever. Well, like, speak up a little earlier, I guess.
what's interesting, too, is we talked to Tommy and Bianca, the couple that bought the place, and it's a fantastic story because I guess it was Tommy's brother that lives in Arborg. They came to visit from South Africa and decided to move here. And Bianca was working for the bakery for the previous owners. I love when I hear stories like that happen, and then they buy the business from that person, and it's been fluid.
Yeah.
4 years they've had it.
And we were in there, taking some pictures and chatting, and we realized we got to hurry up because lunch rush was starting.
Yeah.
Like, it was time to enough chit chat from us and get out of there, which was fine. They had a nice little seating area outside too, where you can go eat.
Oh, it was us and the Wasps.
Yeah.
It was great.
They were loving that food. I got to bring this up though, and I wonder, Joe, if you're okay with how it all went down. But okay, Vicky called shotgun for the ride there. But what I did observe was the way back. You didn't put up a fight for the way back either.
No.
Not that I
Climbed
minded.
right into the back. Yeah.
Not that I minded having Vicky in the front, but normally.
I love Vicky.
Yeah.
And Vicky called shotgun before she even got to the vehicle, which is apparently against car etiquette.
You're supposed to be outside.
Outside, and I was not putting up a fight. I just sat in the back there like a teenager, and I didn't even bring my headphones, so I was kind of lost.
Just kind of sulking back there.
Yeah, he was.
Sulking.
I think he was a bit upset about it.
On the way. Oh, you know me. Then on the way back, I was still recovering from a sugar rush of 4 items.
Now, we've had some people ask on the Boston Pizza text line, if you could just have one item again from what we got yesterday, what would it be? What was your favorite?
Easy. Blueberry fritter. I ate one there, and then I got home, ate another one. My wife had one, and they're to die for. We heard lots of stories about the blueberry fritter.
Yes.
All
And the
bang
apple.
on. Joe?
Yeah, and the apple. You're right. Well, I'll tell you what, because you took the fritter, I'm going to give a cinnamon bun the love.
Okay, good. Cinnamon buns, I haven't had mine yet.
Yeah, it was tremendous. And Devin, the school teacher, said if you get it home and you need to just warm it up a bit, 12 seconds in the microwave, and it gets back to that ooey gooey stage. But that was like about 17 layers of goodness as I was pulling off square to square to square to square.
Do you go in the spiral when you eat a cinnamon bun?
Absolutely. And you know what?
Right?
That piece in the middle, that's like the holy grail.
Vicky, what was your item?
100%. I mean, everything I had was great, but 100% the sausage rolls.
I forgot about the sausage rolls.
And then when we were leaving, one of the listeners we were talking about said that they sell like a 6-pack or something that you can take home and put in the oven and everything like that. And I'm still regretting not picking that up. That should have been my add-on to the order.
Did you know it was your first experience with Phil and like food outside the building? But did you notice the man is like? Give me a name of a great illusionist.
Oh, an illusionist.
David Copperfield?
David Copperfield, who I just saw in Vegas a couple of years ago. I mean, he wasn't wearing all black like Copperfield.
Yeah.
But the way he had that Cuba dog going, like, we're all ordering food. He had ordered his baked goods, and all of a sudden he was standing outside halfway through a Cuba dog before I even realized he was having a Cuba dog.
I don't waste time.
And there's no time wasted.
Listen, there's a great video up at 921city.ca, or sorry, the Facebook page. Go to our Facebook page. It is absolutely fabulous. If you want to see and learn a little bit more about the Arborg Bakery.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast. Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ&V into more ears.
All right, here we go. We don't normally have audio, like as far as a question from a listener for Would You Rather, so this is pretty neat. It came in earlier this week on the Bone Phone, and we'll start with it.
Sir Rodney here. So I was just walking my dogs this morning, and for some reason, I started thinking about Would You Rather. I wonder if you guys can play that one. Would you rather have shoes that allow you to walk on water, or would you rather have eyes that let you zoom in like a binocular? That's a good one. Let's hear it.
Okay. Man, they're both. I'm going to go with eyes like binoculars. Like, think of the cool things you could see.
Yeah.
like from far away. Danger? Is it a wild animal if you're camping? What is, you know what I mean? Bird watching.
Great for creeping on people, too. Just
I wasn't thinking of that.
What's going on in that apartment? Yeah.
The neighbor. Wow, look
Maybe
across.
that's just me.
Across the street, the apartment. Maybe it is just you. I don't see much purpose in the shoes for water for
Good
me
party
personally.
Trick.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, the eyes.
Yeah, you'll go eyes too?
I think so.
Vicky?
Yeah, I think the eyes. Just more practical.
I agree.
Right. Yeah. All right. Okay, now
Good
moving
question.
on. Thank you
Sir
very
Rodney.
much.
I like the idea of people submitting them. That's kind of neat.
Yeah, if you want to continue to do that on the Bone Phone, feel free, or on the text line. Project at work, and you get assigned a partner. So like a work partner. Would you rather your partner be Dwight Schrute from The Office or George Costanza, Vicky?
Didn't you always hate group projects back in school? I
Never
hated
liked
them.
it.
Because then somebody's slacking, somebody's doing all the work. I just wanted to do my own thing.
If you didn't get to pick your group, it was even more awkward.
Oh, God,
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, that's where the tensions started, Let's see. I think I'd go with... Because George Costanza's, he's going to try and get out of doing any work.
Yeah.
Dwight's going to take over. Mm-hmm. Maybe Dwight, then I can slack off a little
less
bit.
work with Dwight. Yeah.
I'm going to give it the other perspective. I know what I'm getting. It's the devil I know with Costanza. And Dwight Schrute was just kind of weird. And I think... Unpredictable,
Dwight,
but
yeah.
I also think he would stab you in the back. I don't think Costanza would do that. He'd just be looking out for himself in different ways.
Dwight would try to take all the credit.
Yes.
It wouldn't be dull. I'll tell you, whichever way you went. Would you rather? We're talking reincarnation here. Be reincarnated as a June bug, those big gross things you see every now and then, or a cricket. Cricket or June bug.
Do we have June bugs here in Manitoba?
I've seen.
Really?
Yeah, they're big and gross.
And gross. And this is usually the time of year, is it not? No, I'm kidding.
It's
I
not
think
June?
it's June.
I don't see
They're
them
really
very
bulky.
Yeah, I don't see them very often, or I didn't see them very often this summer. But when you do, it's startling because they're big.
Yeah. Crickets are so annoying. We
Yeah.
have one in my backyard that lives between the pavement pieces and drives me nuts. So I'm going to go June bug.
Big, gross June bug.
Oh, that's me.
Well, yeah, I agree because of the sound. It's amazing when you go cricket, how much noise they emit. Just one of them.
Yeah.
Never mind a group of them. But there is something peaceful about them if you're outside the city. It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
Like
Sure.
if you're, you know what I mean? But I'm
Yeah.
going to go with, I'll take June bug over a cricket.
Yeah, they don't
Noise
move very
factor.
fast, too. June bugs. They're going
No, they're just usually lying around until you hear crunch because you've actually stepped on one.
All right.
Don't even know the purpose of a June bug.
Yeah,
No,
what
me
are they
neither.
doing?
They're never moving. I don't see them moving. And if they are, they're super slow. Okay, we'll wrap with this one.
Just reading. It says the June bug spends the daylight hours burrowed into the soil. It's like being at the beach, just hanging out.
Well, then I'm confirming I will be a June bug.
And then
that sounds great.
they buzz and bump around your porch light at night, so they're kind of annoying too on that end of it, right? So
Okay. We'll wrap with this one. You're dating someone new and you really like them, so you want to make a good impression. You go to their parents' house for dinner. Would you rather they're serving southern fried rattlesnake or haggis? You got to eat. You're at the... And haggis, of course, is sheep's heart, liver, lungs, minced with onions.
wrapped up in the intestine,
Yeah,
right?
people keep trying to sell me on haggis. You always hear that, it's better than you think it is.
Oh, you do? Yeah.
No, anything fried is going to be good. And I think snake, I've eaten alligator before, and it was great. It tastes like chicken, right?
That's what they say about rattlesnake.
Yeah, I think it's probably going to be rattlesnake.
This is going to be a tough one for JoJo.
Jeez, you're not kidding. But listen,
you got anything else?
I can, yeah.
Pass the buns.
Just the whole thing wrapped up in intestine alone makes me. But I'm gonna go with the rattle. If I had to take a choice, because you're right. As soon as you said fried, I almost forgot what the animal was.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Well, I'm hearing fried rattlesnake is delicious. Somebody
really?
grew up in Mississippi.
But
now.
you got to catch your own rattlesnake, though, Joe, if you're going to eat it. Isn't that part of the deal?
Fresh. You want it fresh. I've heard. You don't want frozen rattlesnake. You want fresh.
I could just see Joe out there in that outfit like that the crocodile hunter used to wear.
Looking for khaki.
Looking for rattlesnake.
Absolutely.
Now, that's how you get your TikTok views up, Joe.
Yeah.
Chasing down a rattlesnake.
I've got 3 followers. You, Phil, and someone I don't know on TikTok.
Wow, you've exploded on
TikTok. My rattlesnake prowess. Even getting that close to the ground right now to play with the dog is hard. Now you ask me to stop a rattlesnake?
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Excuse me.
You all right?
Give him the Heimlich, Joe.
Jump in over here. Your lack of movement when I was joking is startling.
Just sitting here staring at you.
Hey, how about this, though? If we really break this down in slow-mo, are you all right? That came from me.
It did, yeah.
All I got out of Vicky was, go help him already.
Well, I got to go all the way around the table. It's
You're a lot quicker than I am, I'll tell you.
You're faster. Okay, I'm okay. Some coffee went down the wrong way. We have Live and Big Wreck tickets. Beat the Box Office up for grabs right now. Joe has the question.
Yeah, tickets go on sale Friday. Almost 50% of people have injured themselves at home by doing what? Specific injury, almost 50%. That's why, because the numbers, half of people have injured themselves at home by doing this. I think when you hear the answer, it might go quick. You'll go, oh, yeah, I've done that.
A lot of possibilities here, though.
780 City, 780-2484. Good morning. Go ahead with your guess.
Yeah, is it hitting yourself on the corner of a table?
No.
That was my first instinct, yeah.
Oh,
that might be higher than 50%.
And man,
though,
why
right?
does it always hit you right in the Charlie horse, too?
Yeah.
Every
time.
Yeah. It's a good answer.
Live and Big Wreck tickets on the line. Good morning, City.
All right, I'm going to say going down the steps.
Not the steps, no.
That'd be common. Yeah.
Another good one. Yeah.
Hello, completely useless trivia, 92.1 City. You're on the air. Go ahead with your guess.
Can I have you, Phil?
Yeah, of course you can have me. Let's go. You know what? Let's go with relations.
He started choking again.
Yeah.
No, it's not about relations. 50% of people have injured themselves. Yeah? No. Great answer, Phil.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure it happens. Hello. Hello, City.
Hey, can I get a lifeline?
Philly or Vicky?
Let's do Vicky.
What about cooking?
Nope.
Injure themselves?
No, this has nothing to do with cooking. No.
Excellent guess.
Yeah, very good.
I just burned my arm on the cookie sheet.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Is there a nice little mark on
I
it,
have
though?
a scar.
Oh.
This was a while ago, but yeah, I'm scarred from it.
Is that an open fire you were cooking on? That's a hell of a burn. Hello, City.
Hi. What about hitting your head on a shelf or something?
No, nothing to do with the noggin. No, nothing to do with the head.
Okay, that's a little bit of a clue there.
But hitting is involved.
Oh.
Could you repeat it, please?
Almost 50% of people have injured themselves at home by doing what? It involves hitting.
780 City, 780-2484. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. It has to be exercising.
No, not exercising. No.
But that's a good tip to avoid exercise because you
I would
can
too.
hurt yourself
That's
doing
right.
it. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's why.
Stay perfectly still at all times.
You've never heard me say I've hurt myself exercising.
That's a great point. Hello, City.
Good morning, everybody. Poor boys concrete calling in.
Oh, it's been a while. It's been
Where,
a while.
I don't have you on my Find My Friends. Where are you guys working right now?
We're hopefully in our second last week at Thunder Bay.
Still in T-Bay. Wow. Good for you guys. Okay.
Oh, big barn.
Yeah.
What's your guess?
All right. You know what? I'm at a loss here, so I think I'm going to grab a lifeline if there's any still left.
Yeah, Philly or Vicky?
You know what? I haven't had Vicky yet, so we'll go with her for today.
No. Gosh.
Almost 50% of people have injured themselves at home by doing what?
What about trying to kill a fly or something?
Good answer. This time of year especially, or a wasp.
You said
no.
hitting things.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, thanks for playing there, PB3.
That's okay.
Yeah, thanks.
You might hear from me again.
No, you're
That
pretty
happens,
good at
yeah.
getting in on the whole phone line there. So, yes, keep trying. You can always keep trying. Hello, City.
Hi, can I have Phil?
Yeah. In the bathtub. Wipe out,
No, that's a good one.
shower, something like that.
You're
Sorry, man.
you're hitting something on your body, okay? Almost 50% of people have injured themselves at home by doing this. They've
What was your answer?
Hello? Oh, no. Is this poor boys again?
Oh, they
Your toe,
got to put their minds together.
Hello, City.
Morning. Is it stubbing your toe?
It's not stubbing your toe. I love that, though. They had some, I don't know if it was them, but that group there, they had some good work culture going there.
always.
They had
Yeah.
a little huddle going. I
What
like
do you
that.
think, guys?
Yeah.
For live and Big Rec tickets, go ahead with your guess.
Philly.
Wow. Biting your tongue.
No.
Okay.
I think this is a high number at 50% because even if you're not handy, and I'm one of those people, I would still attempt this.
Oh,
Because
okay.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I think if you were just starting with your starter toolkit, this would be in it.
Right,
So
okay.
it would play. I think that's a good clue. I hope it is.
780 City, good morning.
Is it using like a screwdriver or something?
Not a screwdriver. Something else in that toolbox that's going to hurt.
We're finding our way to it, slowly
Okay.
but surely.
Yeah, I
Not
think
the
it's becoming
staple
more
gun,
clear.
Aubrey. It's not the staple gun. Take it
I
off
love
the
my
list.
staple gun,
I know,
man.
I know.
Hi, City.
Hi. Is it hitting your thumb?
Hitting your thumb with a hammer.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hammer.
That
Yeah.
seems too
Hammer
obvious
time.
or something. I
But
don't know.
50%
Yeah.
of people have done it. I've done it.
Oh, yeah.
And you only
I've
know.
done it.
Yeah, you
There you
only know
go.
because that fingernail takes about a year and a half to
Oh.
get back to normal.
That's not nail polish when it's all purple.
Yeah.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Just playing catch up from a conversation that started last hour here with Philly, Joe, and Vicky on 92.1 City. Kind of put a bow on it. Someone had said 7 sisters, Jennifer's in 7 Sisters had snake bites because Joe's looking for.
Well, not really, but
No, it was in Would You Rather about deep fried rattlesnake, and someone told us that Jennifer's and 7 Sisters had snake bites. Well, then we got clarification. No, Jennifer's actually closed. They retired in 7 Sisters, so no snake bites there.
Sorry, Joe.
wow, yeah.
And then someone says, have garter snake. It's good, easy to skin, and it tastes like chicken. It's easier to skin, Joe.
That was probably one of the bigger issues for me was the work, the detail that went into cooking.
If only it was easier to manage.
If you could just find like a Michelinas or something like in the frozen food section, like of
With
rattlesnake.
rattlesnake.
Oh, yeah, that would be
With-
so
Pop it in the
convenient.
microwave.
Yeah, something like that.
A little rubbery from the microwave, I would imagine.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
just things you can't microwave, Vicky.
Yeah.
I also want to go back to completely useless trivia and household injuries. Have you guys ever had like a really bad household injury? Because I know I stubbed my toe, and well, Joe knows about this because I complained about it at work for about a week. I stubbed my toe so bad on the end of the bed one time that I swear that I broke my toe. I was
Really?
limping around for like 4 days. It was so painful.
If you do it often enough, don't you get the urge to put some cushioning around it? Is
Thought
there
about
something
it.
you can put on there?
Maybe.
Little
I
booties on the bed?
probably would have come in handy.
Yeah, no, I've never. I've sprained my ankle many a times, but that was not from a home project.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was just once you've rolled an ankle or something.
Yeah.
But a toe, you can't do much with it. They can't cast it, right? So
Yeah, you just put up with the pain.
it took, and so did I, and I felt bad for Phil for the whole week. He complained about it, and then it
It's
kind of went
embarrassing.
away about a month later.
It did. You just kind of put up with the pain for a while.
Yeah.
But
And-
work-related injuries at home.
Yeah,
I've just tapped a finger with a hammer, and trust me, you don't do that very often. After once, it's
No.
like whoa.
You know what I do? It's not a major injury or anything like that, but I do it all the time. Is I'm always hitting my shoulder on the door frames. I'm just not gauging how wide the door is. I have kind of an L-shaped upstairs, and I guess I'm going across right into it.
I envision a pro athlete trying to put his shoulder in place. You know what I mean? When
Yeah.
it pops of you running into like like a door frame.
You
And I'm a
gotta be
fast
careful.
walker, too.
Yeah, you are. You stand on business, Vicky.
Oh.
You got places to get to.
We found out how fast you could walk yesterday, right into the front seat, and left me with the back and called shotgun at the same time.
There and back.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast. Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ and V into more ears.
Okay, let's wrap with this. Justin the Welder. Speaking of food, this guy's always got food ideas, and he's got a twist on pizza pops here.
What's up, PJD? It's Justin the Welder here. Tap in with one more food tip for you guys. So, one thing I've learned is pizza pops are great, right?
Mm-hmm.
They taste very good, but they're obviously not very healthy, clearly. But they are delicious, and they're nice to have every once in a while. Now, if you want to make your pizza pops taste even better than they already can, cook bacon in a pan first.
Mm-hmm.
But don't throw out that bacon grease when you're done with it. Use the bacon grease to cook the pizza pops. Again, oh my Lord. What a game changer. And the thing was is that we already had the pepperoni and bacon pizza pops, so we had bacon in the pizza pops already.
Little squares.
And you cook it, and then, oh my goodness, and it was like golden brown.
Yeah.
Holy.
Well, they say it's pepperoni and bacon inside that pizza pop.
You got to
It
wonder.
doesn't
I'm
much
going to
look
tell
like
you,
it.
the first time I ever saw my mother cry is when I asked if she could buy a box of pizza pops.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
For more Philly Joe and Vicky, lock it into 92.1 City weekday morning 6 to 10.